Welcome to LifeForce Online, an internet video program, mind, body, spirit exercise program that we do spontaneously, and we record once a month at our spiritual service. So you get to do it with me, which means that those of you who are sitting next to somebody have an opportunity to punch the person you're sitting next to and pretend it was an accident.
We sit next to our spouses.
Exactly. That's way to go, Aaron. Now, despite the physical hemmed-inness, please do the best you can to follow me. And that will include sounds, words, breathing, movement. We hope that there will be breathing and that we don't lose anybody in the next 15 minutes. So don't do anything that's a strain for you. This program is not meant to be, prove your, you know what I mean? It's just supposed to give us a nice little physical workout, but also to connect us emotionally, spiritually, physically, any otherly that we can think of. So, and I never know what it's going to be until I do it, and so we all find out together. And usually there's a theme. So there may be some words, and I'll ask you to repeat them. So we're going to start with just stretch up and just feel that stretch in your shoulders. Just like, notice that tension. And stretch as far as is comfortable. And bring your hands together and slowly, relaxedly let them sort of gently drop. Okay, now put out the right foot on the right toe there. And we're going to bring the right arm up, and my foot is cramping, so there we go. Yours cramped too? Isn't that interesting? My God. You must be old. And so, now place. So, we're taking our hand. Now, keep your hand so that it's like going down the center of your third eye, right? So if you can do that, if I'm doing that, right? Am I doing that? Okay, good. So it's centered. Okay. And relax. And let your arm down. And then when you get to about here, some of us are going to feel some icky energy. And we're going to go, Now let's do the reverse and see if we can avoid cramping. I see a human on Google Hangout. That's good. Okay, now right again through the center. And we're just going to let that hand come down, letting the arm down. And I bet you that we're going to reach a point on the way down where we feel a little nauseated or sick energy. And when you do, just go, bleh. Okay, now go, You guys have no excuse. You could be doing this movement. Come on. Right. Unless you have no icky energy, which I do not believe. Now you're cutting across the energy. See, I see some of you going like that, and that's, it's a nice movement. But this is a different one because it's like slicing it and dispersing it. There is a method to the madness. Now go up to your throat and go like, All right, I feel it coming. We're all going to do, now, exactly. Now we're coming into the truly spiritual part of the program. every one of us is going to say simultaneously, I am the most oppressed. The most oppressed. The most abused.
The most abused.
The most exhausted.
The most exhausted.
The most put upon.
The most put upon.
Not you.
Not you.
Me. Okay, up and down with the shoulders. Now, just as you're bouncing your shoulders, just let yourself scan the mental horizon and think about how it impacts you to have that thought, even if you're they've lost the sound, but you've got the visual. Okay. Let me know when you get the sound back. We're back. Okay. Okay, so just keep your legs lifted if you can. And just bring that energy up. Now get this in front of your throat. Move around now. Is anyone feeling better? Yeah. Woo, I do. Now those who can snap their fingers, who don't have arthritis, go snap your fingers. Ouch. I'm snapping despite. All the way through. Bend over and relax your back. Feel a relaxation at the bottom of the spine and the lower part of the back if you can. You can drop your head too, but don't barf. Now tap on the tops of your feet right in front of the toes with the backs of your hands. If you can, reach for the backs of your hands. If not, with whatever part of your hands you can. And now brush out. And now start brushing from the ankles, brush down the front of the legs, and brush down. Keep on. Oh, I have to be careful with the microphone. Sit up straight and then arch the small of your back. Ooh. Huh? Yeah. Well, don't do too much. Just stretch it too. Yeah. You're just noticing. Yeah, that's good. It's good to notice that. Flap. Da 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 da. Now keep relaxing your arms as you're doing this movement. Da 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 da. Let your body move free. I'm not even commenting on how people are singing the song. Da 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 da. Da, 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 something, la, 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 da, 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 da. All right, we have more humans coming in, joining us. Okay, and now do your feet, ankles out, and then ankles, twisting your ankles in, up, down, up, down. Up, down, as much as you can. Some people can't do this at all. Some people can do it a little. Now repeat these words. Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
But I'm actually pretty happy.
I'm actually pretty happy.
But don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
Breathe in, raise your arm up, feel tighten up in here and the whole abdominal area. Tighten, 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 and now. I don't know what to call this, but you're watching me. And release. I'm actually pretty happy.
I'm actually pretty happy.
Yes!
Yes!
That was so much fun.
The title of this LifeForce is I'm Actually Pretty Happy. Thank you for joining me for this month's LifeForce Online. Please do this workout. It's free on the internet. You can do it 10 times a day if you have to. I think we all have the same issue, don't we? We're so afraid that if anybody thinks that we're okay, we won't get our needs met. So we probably got that from being children. You know, what do they say? The squeaky child gets oiled or something like that, right? So not to say that we don't all have, you know, big challenges and some of us tragedies and all of that. But it's so hard for us to let the joy and the happiness, the real joy and happiness, not the fake kind, you know, that's, but the kind that's real, that comes from the inside, to let that show. And that makes us so negative and toxic to ourselves and one another.